want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Higher I climb, the higher it gets. But I'ma keep reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars till I get it. The higher I climb, the further it gets. But I'ma keep reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars, reaching for the stars till I get it.
Hey yo, I'm reaching for the stars, no way, no how. Will I ever fall? Keep my feet up on the ground. And when these haters wanna hate, they make me proud. Cause I can tell them, look at me now. Got my money in my crown and I'm buzzing. Everything I wasn't.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Oshrical, and that's some great music from MCM. Again, check out links in the description for the artist details, links, download links, everything like that, where to find them, their Twitter and everything. I'm having a lot of fun putting the music into it. It's kind of like a different kind of feel to the video. Feels like it's better. But this is something special. I did this special just for a couple of viewers. They're going, you know, play the objective. I'm playing the objective with a bot, huh? Look at that guy. Totally failed killing me, but I suck. I suck controlling this thing. It is so hard to control. I later figured out that third person controlling these bots are a lot better. If anyone's played MW3, the 10 assault kill streak, the robot you use, that is so much easier to control. It's ridiculous. I pick up the MCOM station right there, and this video is actually pretty special because I'm going to be announcing the winners of the Dr. Pepper giveaway. The codes. I picked my 4 comments. I'm going to be releasing the names throughout the video and why they and what their comment was about, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why they are or not picking up MW3. And this guy picks me up twice in the spawn. I hate this map for this one portion of the map where when you push them into the subway and it's the next base, they just come up behind you. Some of them are all hiding in the bushes and stuff like that, and as soon as our team all spawns and pushes up here, sometimes they can even camp the spawn completely, and just like that guy right there just waiting at the door for us. This is Operation Metro, playing BF3. I think I'm using the I want to say the M4. I want to say the M4, not the M4A1. Just because of the burst. Yeah, so it's got to be the M4A1. I'm using the red dot sight, laser pointer, and the grip. And I think I get somewhere around 42 kills and somewhere around 10 or 15 deaths or something like that. And I'm playing with the squad. I got Shad, who generously donated the 4 codes to the contest. Had a couple extra, and he definitely came through and gave me a couple more. I'm also playing with Turtles, which is another friend of mine in real life, and I think there might be another squad on the other team. I'm not too sure if this is a gameplay from that night that I played with a ton of viewers and subscribers. Had 2 or almost, I think, 3 squads going with them. Ooh. See, that's kind of odd because the M4, even though you unlock things, it still says the M4A1, and even on battle log for the kills, the M4A1 and the M4, they both count as each other's kills. It's weird to me. It almost feels like they just kind of did that last moment and didn't think it through. Dice. Anyways, guys, let's get into the first person that I picked. Not exactly the first. These are not in any kind of order, best to least best. I don't know what I'm talking about, but they are all good answers. I'm not being biased because I picked up MW3. There are people that didn't pick up MW3 that I picked, and they had good reasons for not picking them up. And for some of my reasons, there's actually some of the reasons that I didn't want to pick it up in the first place. So the first person I picked was, well, not the first person. The first person I'm going to talk about. The first person I'm going to talk about is Too Much Racism, and his comment was he's not getting MW3 because of Activision, and that's a very good point. Some people don't like Activision. EA kind of had it bad like this 5 or 6 years ago. They definitely still kind of do. I think, you know, they got that Call of Duty mind where it comes to pumping out a new game every year when it comes to all their sports titles. I mean, Madden, NHL, NBA titles. Sometimes you don't need a game every year. That's how I feel. I think a lot of their updates and stuff like that, rosters and stuff like that, those main things that are new to the game could be all through DLC updates, and that's where really the game could excel and come through. But they chose to do it that way. Activision has the same problem, except it's more on a bigger scale. I mean, they had Tony Hawk that used to come out every year. Now the Tony Hawk franchise is completely dead. Same thing with Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero was actually worse than Call of Duty, and rightfully so. Guitar Hero is dead. I'm not too sure about DJ Hero. Pretty sure that's Activision too, and everything like that, but they're gone. But yeah, I mean, Call of Duty really is heading down that road. But I kind of for a little while didn't like Activision. There was a long time ago that I didn't really like EA, and that's a very good reason. His second kind of thing. They downgraded the PC experience. So the PC experience, what he's basically saying, is not as good as Xbox. And that, well, it's a port. And, well, the game's going to be ported from one console to the other, and one console to the other is going to be mad about it or bitch about it, whatever. It's not too bad when it's PC, or not PC to Xbox sometimes, or Xbox to PS3, or PS3 to Xbox. But when it comes from a console and it goes onto a PC, there's usually bad things that happen. General features that PC owners expect in their games aren't there. These kind of things include mod tools, dedicated servers, all these kind of things. Now, we know that MW3, look at all these people. Look at this bunched up group we all have in the middle here. That's why I hate that hole. All it took was one nade or a rocket. Oh my god, it would have been bad. But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, basically, we know that MW3 does not have dedicated servers, and games like Battlefield and games like Gears of War now have dedicated servers. I think Medal of Honor didn't have dedicated servers. I'm not too sure. Crysis 2 had dedicated servers. These are sort of things that are changing what console gaming is, and a lot of developers are now pushing towards more of a PC gaming atmosphere when it comes to consoles. And DICE did it big with Battlefield 3. A server browser on the console, that is huge. And my god, if they start selling server spots and start doing all those sorts of things and letting people customize even on the Xbox, that would be amazing, or the PS3. But yeah, for the PC, MW3, I'm not too sure exactly MW3. I know MW2 had a lot of problems. They made them, like, it was matchmaking on PC. Like, that doesn't work. It doesn't, not only does it not work, but it's just stupid. Yeah, god. But that was his second point. His third point, they haven't upgraded anything, and most of their stuff isn't original. That I can sort of agree with. At the same time, I think that people need to take away things from COD, but rightfully so, COD can take away things from them. And what he's basically talking about is kill confirmed being from Crysis 2. I think that's what he means. The dog tags on the floor was in Crisis 2, when you kill someone in every game mode, I believe, they drop dog tags, and that counts as your kill streak, towards your kill streak. So even if you killed someone, you had a big streak going, unless you picked up the dog tag, it didn't count. It counted as a kill, but it didn't count towards your kill streak. So it kind of made people move around the map, and it was a really good feature. He's saying that Spec Ops and survival mode is from Gears 2 Horde, and that's obvious. I mean, but it's not just Infinity Ward and Spec Ops. It's, you know, it's Halo and Firefight and all those games. All those games do it. It's almost like it's an easy co-op mode that everyone does. So that I can understand that it's not an original idea, but at the same time, I can agree that this time around MW3 does not have enough original content. I think Kill Confirmed is great, but I think it's been done, and I think that is something as a game mode not only needs to be in the game, but needs to be part of their entire game. Start making it so that you have to pick up a dog tag. Like, take that idea. If it makes a better COD, I'm happy. If it makes a better COD, I'm happy, even if it's not an original idea. So yeah, thank you for the comment. Too much racism. I'm gonna DM you, not DM, PM or message you over YouTube with your code, and thank you for your comment. The second comment is from a when you set up accounts for anything, never use numbers. These people, I don't know what you're doing. His name is S0622911463. What the hell, man? What are you trying to do to me? Anyways, he basically gave the excuse that he's too busy playing Battlefield 3, which is true. I've put way more hours into Battlefield 3. I totally understand that. It's his first Battlefield game that he's ever played, so he's tired of the COD formula. So he's played COD in the past, but he says he's tired of the COD formula, and because BF3 is so fresh and new, and because it's such a different game, he's actually enjoying it more, and that is why he's not picking up MW3. Infinity Ward has a shit track record when it comes to supporting their games. Yes, Infinity Ward does. Rightfully so. There's a lot of people that don't want to pick up MW3 just because of that. Just because of MW2 and how bad that game was when it came to post-launch support. And it was almost one of the reasons I didn't want to pick it up. And yeah, they have a really bad track record. They're trying to fix that. They have Sledgehammer's games also helping. Hopefully we see some stuff. I've already seen some bugs on YouTube too. Not looking good for them right now, but hopefully there's a lot of fixes coming on the way. With Black Ops and Treyarch, there was a lot of bugs, but a lot of the time you would only hear about it and you'd never see it because they already fixed it. Like ridiculous stuff like that. Treyarch had a good post-launch support. They just need to take in player feedback better. Things like Ghost and Second Chance need to be fixed. He says give MW3 a month and someone will find some game-breaking glitch or overpowered gun. Now that's relevant with any game. There's always going to be glitches and stuff like that, but game-breaking glitches, IW is known for that. We have things like Javelin glitch, the care package glitch in MW2. If these things come into MW3 and we start seeing them and nothing's done about them, I'm going to just go hand in my MW3 disc. I'm not even going to put up with it. I'm not buying any DLC or anything like that. It's the reason why I did not buy Elite, because I'm not going to put a single penny invested into that game without knowing if they're actually going to put post-launch support. So congratulations to S0622911463 on your BF3 Dr. Pepper code, and I'll be messaging that very soon. The next person is Bazatane360. hope I pronounced that right. I had a problem saying a name the other day, and I feel horrible now when I pronounce people's names wrong. He says, I'm buying MW3 because Okay, I'm buying MW3 and I have bought BF3. He's an FPS genre fan, so he's a shooter fan like me. Both have different game niches, kind of like, well, this game is squad based, has lots of vehicles, it's large scale combat, and for MW3 it's strong KD, close quarters combat, and things like team deathmatch. Both games have strong points that can be fun, and he enjoys both of them. It's the same thing with me when it comes to Counter-Strike and Portal, or not Portal, what am I talking about? Team Fortress and all those sort of games. When it came to PC, I was always switching up the games, even like Day of Defeat and everything like that. I love tons of games, and it was just because every game had its own thing that I liked it for. And this game, obviously, it's for Rush. I love Rush. It's kind of like Demolition when it comes to COD, but I hate Demolition on COD. I despise it. It's horrible. But yeah, that is his reasons for buying MW3, because he is a shooter fan and an FPS genre fan. You're getting a code. You will be getting a PM on YouTube later in the day, and the last place, the last code, this is it, the last code is going to go to Studios XPS, and basically he wants to get MW3 because he wants to support both games. Now, I didn't want people to give their main reason for not buying MW3 because of COD, but it came up in the comments so much that it was just a relevant topic when it came to giving your reasons why. So I had to let it go. But yeah, he says he'll buy MW3 and DICE will try to make a better game because of it. Now that's a little weak of an argument, but I get what he's saying. He's saying that competition leads to innovation. I mean, this is one of the big things I came up with in my commentary, I think back in the beta. Basically, when you buy a game, you're supporting them, and if you buy BF3, MW3 right now is COD and Activision and Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games and Treyarch are going like, DICE took a big chunk of our market share. You know, there's a lot of people playing BF3 right now that, you know, probably should have been playing MW3 instead. And just because BF3 came out early, or because it came out at all, people aren't playing MW3. It's the same thing, you know, now with what it used to be with Halo and COD. But I do think COD is on its way out, just as a personal opinion. And he says he's a gamer and he's proud of it, and he'll always support gamers and game studios. And for that, you are getting a code. I will send you a PM over YouTube later in the day. Last thing, closing topic. I want to thank everyone for leaving a comment. I didn't get flooded with comments, which is good and bad, but just because I'd have to read over hundreds, and I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I want to thank everyone that left a comment. I appreciate it. I read through every single one of them with one of my friends, and we picked 3, and then I picked the last one. Thank you for leaving comments. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for viewing all my videos. Thank you for being accepting of the MW3 content on my video, on my channel. I really appreciate it. I will only post games that I enjoy. This is a shooter channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Hopefully you guys watched some of it. It was actually a really good game. It was a 42-16, 7.3K game. I'm going to be posting some objective-based conquest games in the next couple of days. I'm also going to be posting up some MW3 over the weekend. I have to really get into that game. I've been struggling with it. I just expect so much of myself coming from Black Ops, because I was a rushing beast on Black Ops. In this game, it's like if someone sneezes on you, you're fucking dead, and it sucks. So I got to figure out just a slower style of game, and just to be more accurate, because when it came to Black Ops, I was so rush heavy. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. look out for all my new stuff coming out in the next couple days, and I will see you later. Peace.